The next standard I'll be discussing is 3.G, which is use digital communication and collaboration tools to communicate locally and globally with students, parents, peers, and the larger community. Now, one way I was able to master this standard in terms of communicating with my peers, our professor had us to use VoiceThread. We had to make weekly comments about certain topics, which you see here. One was what is research and why it is important to you. And so we had to do that weekly, which allows us to stay in contact with one another and connect with one another, as well as discuss with one another. Another way that I have communicated with my students, because they are so technology savvy, is through EduCreations, where I could talk about the lesson,
so that it wouldn't freeze to death.
Actually show them what is going on with genetic engineering. I can also draw and illustrate.
Tomato plant.
My students are also able to join, so that was one way, and they really like to use EduCreations because you can do so many illustrations.
And boy, oh boy, did I mess up spelling modification. I got modification. So let me erase this, make it a little bit smaller, so I can have.
And it just allows you to do so much with the screen capturing tool. I really like EduCreations.
While I talk, never realized sometimes how difficult it is to write and talk. Gene modification. Now, that's better. Modification.
And lastly, I communicate with my students and parents on Remind.com. As you can see here, since I teach plant biotechnology, before the holidays, I sent them a happy Thanksgiving and to make sure that they stay safe. And this is a way for us to connect, because my students, as all students, love to text. So as soon as I send out on Remind.com, they're able to respond very rapidly, as you can see here. Also, when I take my field trips, I'm able to send them a remind the night before so that they will arrive on time, or else they will get left. So this is how I mastered this standard.